We're hoping for all the permutations to go the right way so we get some crazy tiebreakers here in a Group A. But and this is just a minor thing, but Yuragi's positioning with being in front of the hard camp to kind of block tOfu from stopping Taiga from getting that pull. So very nicely done from the Razor. I mean, he had no other obligations. Taiga? Okay, well, so this is what we've been saying.
You don't have amazing stun potential either on Gaimin Gladiators to be able to lock the Storm Spirit in. Should still see an early-ish BKB for BZM, but certainly does make it challenging when you don't have that full complement of heroes to make his life a little bit.
Top lane. They're going to try and make an attempt onto Yuragi with a rotation out of Seleri. They telekinesis him back inside the pit, but with Yuragi's stolen damage, he'll get a return kill looking for the deny, and he finds it as well. So, yeah, it's an okay exchange. 1 for 2, 1 for 1, I suppose.
That flag bearer creep alive for as long as possible, keep the siege creep alive for as long as possible. Wonder if Quinn even wants to tank a couple of tower hits as well, but won't be able to do it in time to be able to save the siege. Still
playing. Yuragi, I mean, once again, another rotation coming through the portal from Seleri, and as soon as they see some of the supports playing away from the Razor, they know this is a free kill. There's nowhere he's going to be able to run, unfortunately. Dude, Ace's top net worth.
Yep, I just looked at that as well.
What's going on?
And he's got 21 charges, so there's no way that he's going to be dying up on this top side. Gladiators are playing a little bit more conservatively.
Middle tower is under attack.
Hasn't revealed under any sort of vision yet, but this is the time that you're really wanting to make a lot of those aggressive plays.
Hiding behind the trees. So yeah, looks like tOfu's going to be the kill. Pretty nice reaction up with the telekinesis. They're going to try and gate in as well to have some extra reinforcements for the further fight. tOfu should still go down. Seleri dies as well inside the river. But Gaimin Gladiators importantly bring all their cores to potentially turn the tides, but maybe with DM showing up, it could be a fight where OG stands strong. So we're able to get the kill into Ace. High net worth member that gets taken care of. Now Dyrachyo's in some trouble as well, and the waveform doesn't even come out. So with the Arcane Rune, they get maximum effectiveness out of it, and DM shows up very early on the Timbersaw, wanting as much time as he possibly can get. And unfortunately, he's going to be the target of this smoke. Now, he's in a pretty decent position with a creep wave to pop it. And with the slide off the mark, Yuragi should be okay. They're actually going to look to TP and then counter smoke from OG. One tip from BZM, even a TP onto the T1 tower as well. So they're going to be able to stab Gaimin Gladiators deep inside their own jungle. They're going to put all their attention onto Quinn, with the Remnant still there to work with, but the Ember's soaking up a lot of the damage. So tries to step over to the right side. BZM's completely out of mana. It's going to be up to DM if they're able to secure the kill, and with the chain over the top, need a little bit more spell damage. Can they get it? They will be able to. Beautifully done. BZM, along with 4 other members, are required out of OG to stop that smoke.
One set up around this tier 2 tower. That's the clear objective that they're looking to play for, and it's all setting up for the next like minute and a half as they ping out Ace coming down towards this bottom side. They know he's here. Here as well to potentially confirm that kill.
All right, yeah, we
get the pipe off.
Oh, he does, but like you said, Pipe's not going to do too much first DM, so they're able to blow him up.
Going to be able to TP someone back to be able to defend that mid tower. Like Gaimin are happy just to make this a farm fest for now. They're out efficiency. That's why DM, excuse me, is going into the flamethrower just to provide them a little bit of that extra output.
Radiant's top tower is under
Interesting ward from Taiga.
Pretty effective at spawning.
See what they can do with it though. Early Manta Force. Pretty nice target from BZM if they can get rid of the Pugna. But Ace wants to get involved as well. Maybe this is the fight that Gaimin Gladiators can take with all 5 heroes nearby. Yuragi hasn't used the BKB just yet. Will force to do so to escape. And now DM has no one nearby. OG, they try and take a fight. They didn't have the numbers advantage, so I'm not sure where Seb was. They just funnel into the area and...
Yeah, they didn't have the supports to support. That was the big issue, right? Like, all of their previous fights that have gone well has been Seb, you know, using that blinding light to prevent a lot of the damage coming through. Like, Morphling's illusions were doing a lot. Just
it didn't zip! No, it didn't zip again! Oh, BZM.
Got the Wisdom Rune, though.
Oh, yeah, dude, worth.
They would love for this to go over to tOfu. Unlucky. Oh, no, he's already got it. So...
Already starting to get themselves set up though for the eventual move down to bottom. Underlord just completed a Hex. That's a big item for this smoke fight.
It is, but all of OG are at least in relatively close proximity this time
Not near Yuragi, though. It's going to pop. It's up to Ace to start with the Hex. He's going to be able to reveal it, and they should have the telekinesis before the BKB as well. What a Hex reveal. You couldn't have asked for a better person to kill to start the fight as well, as now OG just trying to look to cut their losses, and no one else will die. But now you completely sacrifice. Oh, they're actually looking for a kill on BZM because they see he's out of mana. Ace. Oh, what a read from Gaimin Gladiators. Move in with the gate. Get the Hex out. Another kill. They'll even be able to spy out Taiga as well. There is no escape for the poor old wolf. More and more kills given over to Gladiators, and dyrachyo is already starting Roche.
That Aghanim Scepter buff isn't quite as strong as it used to be, but he is still one of those hard counters towards the Timber Thor, and he still hits like an absolute truck in this late stage, so big props need to be given over to Gaimin Gladiators for recognizing. They're just, again, they're playing the delay game slightly, but any sort of chance that you can get to be able to just find a pick-off, prevent them from getting into their next items. What's the Scythe of Ice, right, on the Underlord, but they're going for triple Scythe of Ice on OG right now, and they don't want to let them get to it. Is he necessary? I mean, to me, it's still Ember Spirit that's the main target, right?
Early BKB.
A lot of damage.
Ace is going to get Blinding Light pushed back inside the base, but the Underlord is incredibly tanky. And now Quinn's going to be able to jump Yuragi as well. They want to try and force up the BKB. They won't be able to do so, but OG, they start the fight without all of their heroes nearby, and now it's going to be a 4v5. They do force the buyback out of Taiga, though. Might be able to deal with the first Hex. Great reactions Hex from Ace, but BZM, Jen's going to be able to hold him into place, but that's where Dim comes into play with the Lotus Orb. He doesn't have it for himself now, though.
Taiga. Haven't lost a tier 3 tower just yet, but he more and more and more. Seb, he's got a lot of money saved up, though. 5,000 gold, getting so close to being able to just purchase up that Scythe of Ice. Entirety.
Oh, aggressive waveform, Seb. He's just going to die inside the base. Another buyback expended out of one of the OG supports. And how are you going to be able to address the Morphling? Look at the positioning from dyrachyo. Nothing he needs to fear.
Still got Satanic. He's still got the Aegis to be able to play around with. You've got a lot of other heroes making your life a whole lot more challenging. That Scythe of Ice on a Storm Spirit without a BKB.
Oh, Taiga, that's a free kill. He pulled back. All right. 4v5 now. And that's also a second dieback. 3v5 now as Gaimin Gladiators. They are just crippling OG. We have not seen them be able to do anything for the span of the last 10 minutes. Yuragi might even die under the tier 4 tower as well. They are just dancing in and out. Perfect teamfight engagement. Hex is there, waiting for the telekinesis chain control. It is all the reigning champions here throughout the DPC year, and Gaimin Gladiators, well, they're going to be able to take game 1 pretty convincingly.
Yes, they will, and, you know, it's only in 35 minutes. Most of the time, when you expect to see, you know, an OG game finishing in 35 minutes, you're pretty happy because they play this aggressive style, but...
So a win here gives you tiebreaker potential. So, lucky enough, but of course, I mean, at least some... You got to hope for results, but... Oh, they... Taiga! Oh, all right, Quinn. Well played indeed. And man, the dyrachyo is just free farming this top lane, 25-6 compared to the 16-0. I'm also a little bit surprised at how well of a start that the Broodmother has had.
I am as well, and well, tOfu, he's making that rotation towards mid. What a surprise! Not exactly something completely out of the ordinary, as tOfu, he just wants to go for more. He creeps, but he might end up dying for it.
Kind of messed up. He's got Fairy Fire still to play with. Maybe he didn't mess up. Healing Lotus shooters as well. Jumps on over away from BZM, but Taiga lives on about 25 health, and gonna look for the deny. Thought about it, but no.
Seb is just yoinking away those last hits in front of DM's face, and I'm sure he's saying, come on, man. I need to be able to stay in this lane. I need my Vanguard early on.
That first rotation out of Seleri, though, completely avoids the Watcher. Went the long way around the stairs. And ready, they do have a cliff ward. I mean, meanwhile, there's just a solo kill mid lane from Quinn. Dude, what is Quinn on, man? I don't know. This guy is... I know he got first blood. Sure, that's an advantage, but he is...
It's a huge advantage, right?
Dumpstering mid. He's dumpstering mid, dude. He might get solo killed as well from Taiga. There's even a wraparound as well from Seb. That's a really needed kill from OG, because otherwise...
Nice caster curse there.
Yeah, sorry, Quinn.
Again, like, it's just this lane positioning. Ace is always farming in the safest place possible, that you're never able to make this such key rotation that Seb absolutely wants to be doing. It's Seb. He wants to be farming as well at the same time, but that's what's going to allow you to do it, not needing to
my heart.
prioritize in another kill for Quinn.
The ruin of haste.
Oh, if you can do this, BZM. He onto Seleri.
He's going to try and do what he can to protect his captain, but then we'll still be able to get the kills. So at least the Ember's been able to strike back a couple of times off the back of the lane, but still, I mean, all the cores on Gaimin Gladiators are thriving right now. Dyrachyo rivaling Quinn's net worth, being able to... Yeah, maybe this lane gets a little bit different. Well, actually, mid lane, what's going on here? Quinn... Gonna use a Rolling Thunder. Won't even need it. Tower with the last right click, dude. Quinn, 1v3. And then you also have Yuragi going down bottom lane as well. So...
This is not how this game was meant to be going, man. Like, everything, it feels like, does come back to that first blood. Like, I know this bottom lane still probably would have gone about the same, but you've just needed to make so many more rotations towards that mid lane to lessen the damage.
Oh. A little bit awkward.
One remnant left.
Dude, what is that damage? Why is DM getting tipped? They're not leaving mid, man. Dude, where's BZM gonna go? If he can't come back to the lane, do they just kill Seb? Do they wait for the Ember? Quinn's gonna miss on the swashbuckler now. The Panko is lacking some mana.
Tower
Should be able to get the kill onto tOfu. Another leap into the river. He will survive with the Self as well. BZM's on the hunt. Another round of the slight secures the kill, so we're 1-for-1. A little bit messy, I suppose, for Gaimin Gladiators.
Quinn as well, with the fresh diffusal blade picked up, looking to make rotations with tOfu.
Oh, 9-minute diffusal.
Yep.
Okay. And Ace is just gonna bait. He's got Mechanism Sword already. Quinn's gonna pop out. Almost just one hits Taiga with a swashbuckle. They'll be able to get the Crystal Maiden. Quinn's already looking for a +1. Now, BZM is gonna move down to bottom. But it doesn't look like there's much that the Ember can really do to turn this team fight. Maybe it's up to DM to rotate. That we saw was a big factor in game 1. But he will cancel his own TP.
Smoke used for not really too much gain. People moving away, missing a lot of experience, and the net worth lead is just continuing to grow for Gaimin.
Quinn's going to pop out of the tree line. Be able to secure the kill with the help of tOfu. And mid lane, they were making an attempt on Seleri. Look at it, just not even letting it undying. 8,000 net worth.
Scans even on point, man.
Yeah.
They scan the fact that they're coming down towards here. I mean, they've got the vision, right? That early observer ward put down by Seleri inside of the area will look to be able to just obliterate Seb. BZM, he does not have the damage to be able to take any sort of team fight at this stage.
Look at Seleri, dude. Just running into 3 up a high ground where he doesn't have to worry about anything. Meanwhile, Yuragi as well is getting blocked from Dyrachyo. Trying to look for a pounce angle. And miss on the swashbuckle. Yuragi will be able to get out of danger. They might just turn to DM instead. Let's see if the Vanguard's going to be enough to... Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right, never mind. The Vanguard ain't going to do shit. The Gaimin Gladiators, they are so far ahead. 10k net worth lead at the 14-minute mark. And this is just, must say, kind of a depressing way for OG to go out of the tournament.
Keep this Dark Troll Summoner alive because we need those skeletons. We need to get some map control because right now it just feels like we're running from everything.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, that might be the way it's going to be. Because Dyrachyo is just chasing down Seb. And meanwhile, look at the smoke maneuver as well. We're even going to cut off maybe some of the reinforcements or people playing behind the Enchantress. Bit's just off the mark, but the Atos is going to be able to set up for the arrow. And they'll have the damage to kill him off inside the stun lock. We'll even consider about Yuragi. Quinn, he knows no fear. There is no boundary here for the Pangolier when he is currently in this position. Maybe a tier 3 tower might be a bit too deep though.
Not the area of the map that you're wanting to be going towards. Just want to be able to take out that tier 2 tower as quickly as possible. You want to prevent them from going into this ancient camp and potentially taking a lot of that farm on DM. Absolute beatdown, a demolition. Quinn's not dying from this.
Oh, he's not. In fact, all the boys are suddenly here off the back of the assault. DM will be able to chain up to the higher ground. They're still hunting, though. I'm glad he don't want to let him get out too freely. I mean, he's got a couple heroes nearby. Yuragi and Taiga are trying to potentially protect him, but I don't even know if it's going to matter in the end. A nice sidestep here of the pound. So still be able to get the kill on the DM, and now Taiga is just offering himself up on a silver platter. So Ace out of all heroes gets the double.
And dyrachyo is just ratting top. So this is a tier 2 tower going down. 16 minutes in. It's the little things, right? The first blood leading into everything else. Yuragi had his courier sniped previously that was carrying the echo saber. So he now has it completed back again, but he's still not in a position to be able to secure any kills. Like, it's another 1,000 gold away from the maelstrom too. So you're going to need that just
Yuragi.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Another courier.
And they're going to get him. Oh.
Where was this game in? How have they lost 6 games?
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Gaimin is giving them a 10% chance. I don't know about that one. That's optimistic.
I didn't even know if is there another word better to describe for optimistic, because I feel like the delusional, maybe.
Oh, okay, that's a little harsh.
Is it? I mean, it's
Misha's birthday, man. Be a little nicer.
I'm sorry, Misha. I apologize. It's just not your day when the net worth lead is as high as the minimum mark. No, it's not going well.
They're going down here.
Yeah, no, he's not dying. And all of OG are dying unless they leave a quick raid. I'll get DM. And no, Taiga's going to try and do whatever he can to allow Yuragi to find a pounce away. They're going to buy back on DM. This is the last fight. Maybe they can get some kills off the back of it. Not to me. Gideon just way too far ahead. That's going to be a celebratory couple of kills. And resulting in, I imagine, a couple letters shortly getting dropped as well. So they're going to be able to chase down and find the full 5-man wipe. And there they are. Unfortunately, the boys on OG, they will be eliminated from the RIYADH Masters after Gaimin Gladiators were able to convincingly 2-0 them.
Timbersaw, he finally gets to break it out this time around, but I don't know what it is. He just did not have the games that I was expecting to be able to come through from him.